Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
I'm Brianna Motzkus, and today is FabriChat.
Good morning.
Hello.
All right, so let's see. We have a lot going on. I feel like we always start like that.
Maybe. I don't know. It's getting crazy. I mean, it's going to start getting crazy.
It's getting crazy
that time of the year.
I know. It's retreat season for us. I am always so excited and always so nervous.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny? It's like, hosting a family reunion. You want everything to be perfect. And I keep thinking, what things have I forgotten? And who was supposed to be in which bungalow. And I feel like I have it kind of all ready to go. I have a few more emails to send out. But super excited because this time next week, we will be welcoming people for our Southern Comfort Retreat.
Yes. Yeah.
And then it's Tracy's retreat, and then it's the bag retreat, and then the bag retreat, and then the beginning retreat, which I think we're calling summer fun or something. I don't know. Why do we keep changing the name? Sunny days.
She changes every time. You know what happens is she's in her office and she's doing her little flyer, and then I proofread her flyer and put everything online, do the clicks, and hey, you changed it again this year.
I changed it, right?
Dang it!
Is that why
She
I
changes
changed
it all the
it?
time.
I don't know why I changed it. I don't even know what it is.
Like garden retreat or whatever, because we always used to go to the rose garden. But now that Robert and John have moved to Mexico, we don't go up there anymore. So she changed the name, and then it just flip-flops every year.
Listen.
We're being chewed out.
Hey, are you guys on camera? We should bring her in. We have to bring her in anyway.
I know, they haven't seen her a lot.
Yeah, go get her. Go get her. I'll tell them the Janet story. Well, so Janet watches us. We've shared the video of Janet's granddaughter, Piper, before. Piper watches Maizey, and she was saying on one of the videos that she recognizes our voices and she starts watching because she's watching for Maizey. So, Piper! Here's Maizey. Hey, you. Hi. There you go. Say hi, Piper. Hi. What, you think you're going to talk a little bit? What? She talks so much now. It's just so fun to listen to her. She doesn't always get the words right, but she gets the inflection and thanks. This. Oh, you want another one? Yeah. Oh, you want fabric? You can have that. That's you can't have that. That's medicine. Okay, fine.
She gets also whatever she wants. She's definitely the youngest
She does get whatever she wants.
Don't squeeze it. That's for Lizzie.
Hey.
You're full of it. That's for Lizzie's owie.
Lizzie has an owie. We'll let her kind of visit here for a minute because we know that whatever we say, you will not hear us.
No.
You will not even know. So there's not going to be anything important.
They have it.
Oh,
are you looking at the
I
bunny?
see what she sees. What's on it? Is that what's in here? Candy.
Maybe. Ugh. What happened to your bunny?
Wasn't her. Was it Sissy?
Did her do it?
I'm going to keep telling you guys a few things, even though you won't know what I'm saying. I'm going to share. So Mother's Day coming up on Sunday. You guys should, if you don't have all of your boxes and your packages, I believe, I don't know why either.
I believe
everything will arrive on time.
Yeah, because the last bit went out cracked early Thursday morning.
8:30 Tuesday morning. I think and people have already been emailing, oh gosh, thank you so much, I got my box.
Oh,
and
good.
Everybody had not different, but we had all kinds of stuff that we were putting in there. So I think probably no two boxes were alike. And then did you hear somebody's coaster was broken? So we sent out a new one. So we hope everything made it okay, but open them and see and let us know if something was wrong. I don't want to pick it up. But we wanted to mention this. Somebody already said, what is this thing? So Is that a lipstick that melted?
Miss little grabby pants?
Grabby pants? It holds your needles. It's a good place for your needles. The reason that you want to
wad up some casino money,
lipstick.
just roll it real tight and shove it in there.
Lipstick?
Oh, she got a little lipstick.
Because the reason that you want to keep your needles separate and not in your pin cushion. I don't want to put that in my mouth. I'm not going to do it.
It screws on. Ooh, good job.
Ooh, yay. Is because they will work their way into your pin cushion, and then all of a sudden when you pick up your pin cushion, you get skewered. And if that hasn't happened, man, that like shakes you to your knees. So you should not put your sewing needles in your pin cushion. Unless you have, I have a separate pin cushion that is cordoned off so that I know that these are, you know, size 10 Milners and these are whatever. And I do use that occasionally, but I tend to put them right back into my little needle case, which is a little bit easier. And you can make one super simple just with, you know, some cute block or whatever and just sew in some batting. So. Piper's enjoying the show today. I don't want to put that in my mouth. Tinkle, tinkle. Does it go tinkle, tinkle, tinkle? We don't roar for them. I don't want to eat them.
We don't eat those.
Don't eat it.
No, ick. Gross.
I don't want to eat it. She has the pretend kitchen in the playroom, and so she pretends that, don't eat it.
No.
So that she pretends she's feeding us all day with, you know, nothing.
Yeah.
And we take a bite every time.
No.
Don't eat it.
Don't eat it.
Sorry. Oh, it's hot. So anyway, that's what that is. The other thing is this, your little sticker. The only way that you guys got these stickers was in your Mother's Day. Fine if you take it on. Take it.
No.
Don't eat it.
Ew.
Let me just take this from you. Because what they're for is so stickers. A lot of people put them on their water bottles and their insulated coffee and stuff. I have to say that I have not started that trend. Are you doing that?
Don't.
You're not listening to us either.
Sorry.
Hey, don't eat it. Do you need a snack? People putting stickers on their water bottles.
Oh yeah, I haven't done that.
I haven't done it either because for you is it the same reason as for me?
Because I put mine all in the dishwasher.
Yeah. I don't eat that.
It smells good though, doesn't it?
Smell it. Don't throw it.
Smell it with your nose.
Don't you eat it. No, don't eat it. It smells really good.
It's not food. It's soap.
So I'm not doing it. Anyway, so I put mine, and Ginger Burkhouse said the same thing. She put hers on her
notebook.
Yeah, she keeps a gratitude journal.
Oh, that's good. Don't eat it.
No. No.
Hey! Harsh. No, you be nice.
You can chew on that. This is not a gratitude journal. It's just a
to-do list journal.
And then, let's see, the other thing I wanted to mention, let's see what else you want to eat. The yellow paper for your orders.
Or hot pink.
Or hot pink, or bright orange. I'm going to give you this. Is because I ran out of paper.
Girl, I'm going to go put you back in your playroom.
Better say bye-bye.
You going to say bye-bye?
Bye. Thanks. You're not keeping it. You're not keeping those. Even the sticker with the tooth marks. Anyway, all it meant was nothing. I ran out of paper.
She was digging deep.
I was digging deep. And so that's what happened.
She actually does share well. You wouldn't know that from now, but
I think we've made too much of a to-do to take those, and now it's a... That was kind of bossy.
I don't think that was mine.
It was kind of bossy.
I don't think that was mine.
Say bye.
Want to say bye? I can't see. Can you
She has
see
a
the
red
baby?
mark on her chin.
Oh! Speaking of red mark.
That was totally Mom. Oh no. I have to get something now.
She's like, I can play with that. Oh, you do have a little red mark.
Bye
That could be
bye.
Rose. She's coming back. Are you gonna say bye-byes? Are you gonna say bye-bye? Say bye. Can you blow him a kiss? Huh?
Yay!
Yay. Can you say bye?
Bye bye.
Bye. Bye-bye. Bye.
No, not leaving. He's going somewhere.
I know, right?
Bye
Going.
bye. Oh.
I think it's so cute when she says goodbye to Aurora. It's
Bye,
rah, rah, rah,
bye,
rah. Bye, rah, 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 rah.
And Rara, who is Aurora, who is Jordan's youngest daughter, calls Aunt Brianna
Buena.
Brianna.
I'm Buena.
Buena.
I'm so sad that soon she'll learn how to pronounce her R's and I'll just be Brianna.
Buena.
Be Buena.
I love that you're Buena.
I am. I love it.
Buena.
Bye.
You don't need a drink of this.
That's coffee. No. Bye. Can you blow kisses?
The other thing too is that everybody noticed on Sunday, you know, we did all of that taste testing of stuff, which was super fun. Everybody really liked it. I was worried that, you know, there's way too much testing going on.
Hey, am I gonna have you be nice?
And
Bye.
they noticed that your children look like
Bye
your brother,
bye.
which is true.
The boys do.
It is kind of funny. There's
yeah.
a little, yeah. And Aurora, who we talked about, looks like Brianna. A lot like Brianna. And so it is kind of funny, that fun little...
How DNA
I'm
works.
taking it. I'm taking this one.
I keep slowly putting them onto my wrist and she hasn't figured it out yet.
No, this is soap.
It smells really good, but it's really not edible.
Perfect now.
No.
No, it's not to eat.
Do you think you're hungry? I don't
Are
think
you
you're
starving?
hungry. Nobody has
Smell it.
breakfast.
No
Eggs
bite.
and bacon.
Smell it.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Anyway, the last thing I wanted to mention about the Mother's Day things was the variety of soaps. It was really fun. You know, we just sort of randomly, Eliza wrapped all of the soap for you guys, which was really nice. She touched all of your boxes. And we just sort of randomly put that in there. We had one person who requested no lavender, no lavender or no lilac soap, I think, something. And so we fixed hers, but everybody else, you just kind of got what you wanted. But then what was really nice is we had so many to sell, which was really good. We have run out, though, of course, of most things. What's left, and I don't know why, I don't know if you guys are nervous about the turmeric smell. This is lovely.
Do you have more of this one?
The first one that we ran out of was the blackberry one. That was the number one to sell out of. Number 2 was Perfect Man, of course. And then, what was number 3? I don't remember. But this one, we still have about a dozen bars left of
really
this.
good.
It is fantastic. Bye. Bye.
See you later.
Blow a kiss. But anyway, it smells really, really good. And the other thing that's really nice is I think there were so many of them that had really good photography. I think we mentioned this before, but some of you guys even got, I can't remember which bar had it on it, the all of the soap that's that we see. Ooh, we have a crash on Soap Lake from the sodium phosphorus that's in the water. Ooh. But But anyway, so there's some of these left. And if you kind of missed out on the soap and there's something that you'd like, maybe either email me or email info@fabricpatch.net or write it on your order or whatever. And we do see Bridget from time to time. She does not have a website. She's not online. And that's why we often will feature these for Christmas and for Mother's Day. But I can dash over to her store and get stuff. The other thing that we do, just a little secret, is that we keep things of Bridget's. We keep soap for sale at the retreat center. So in the Daisy House cabinet. And it's just, take a bar, leave your $10 in the jar, and it's all honor system. But so I do keep a little bit of a stash of some. You might not always get to pick the scent, but I try to keep the no scent available. But we've mentioned this before. It is all natural stuff. It's all essential oils. She does all of the distillation herself, and everything. You have to really. I mean, it's not overpowering at all. Mm-hmm. So it's super, super nice. So anyway, let's see. And did I mention, who was it? Oh, Sharon Garcia from Hawaii, our friend from Hawaii. Maybe I shouldn't have said her name. I'm going to say it anyway. Sharon from Hawaii said that she doesn't have a man, but she bought the Perfect Man soap because wishful thinking, right?
Yeah,
if you just have that, that's puts it out there in the universe, that's what you... And I said to her, that is great thinking, and it reminded me of a story that I was going to tell about the magic knitting needles.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if we've talked about those for a while, and if anybody needs to borrow those magic knitting needles, you let me know. But my friend Joanne Gray had started it, and we worked together years and years ago, and she was knitting baby booties. And all of us are like freaking out. Joanne, oh my gosh.
What are you doing?
Do you have something to tell us? And she says, no. She has 2 children. She has a daughter and a son. Nobody was pregnant. And she said, but she just thought, if I knit them, they will come. So she starts knitting all these baby booties. And 8 grandchildren later, she finally gave me the knitting needles. And I now have 6 grandchildren. So those magic knitting needles are available if anybody is needing them. And there's something that's going to freak out your children if they see you knitting booties. Well, don't mind me. I'm just knitting.
Just preparing myself.
I've got these blue ones done. I'm doing pink ones next. Just saying. So, anyways. So, Sharon... I think
there you go.
Oh,
makes
keep
sense.
that in. That's right. Perfect man. Just add a little water. All right. Let's see. Okay. Let's look at other notes and other things we were gonna talk about. You are sleepy today.
I am. I've been up late the last couple nights. I finished all the curtains for the camper.
Oh.
I apologize. I don't have a picture. Each time I went out to put my curtains in, I forgot my
Forgot your phone.
Yeah. I'll show you though. Maybe for Sunday's box opening, I'll show you. I still have to go fabric shopping for my cushions.
Oh yeah, because
my phone came and the zippers came in. My zippers by the yard. So I'd have to go find the marine vinyl for the base of my cushions. My fabric.
Exciting. We do want to see it. We want to see before and after and during. And
yeah, I just forgot. I didn't go out there this morning. Well, for Sunday we'll do a little tour, and then maybe by then I'll head to Joann's and
get your stuff.
Find some decorator weight canvas stuff that's appropriate.
That'd be good. All right. Well, good. And then also, we'll talk about that in a little bit. So it's always kind of fun because, of course, this is the thing, right? Is to stump the child in the room, or make her taste something that's going to make a face, or whatever. So people love that. They love picking on you. We all love that. So this is kind of fun. So I wanted to share this. This is from Sally Patterson, and Sally Patterson. Gosh, Sally, am I going to get this right? Are you from Canada? I think you're from Canada. And I know that she's coming the last weekend in May. I know there's 4 of them. We've talked about this before. We have the retreat complex. Really, what were we calling it? The
Village.
retreat village. We were calling it the village. Retreat village.
Once you see it, it makes sense.
When you see it, it'll make sense. We've got my house.
Little community.
It is. It is. My house on the corner, and then we've got Gate 17, which is the big event center, and the condos. And then we've got Daisy houses across the alley. Lake House, which we haven't talked about much. At some point we'll make a video for you guys, but we have a small one that's kind of nice. And then we have all of these vintage bungalows. And these bungalows were mostly built in 1906, so we have remodeled them. They're nice and comfy and perfect accommodations for people who come to retreats with husbands, but they're also perfect for people who are just traveling. If you are unable to get into a retreat, either because of timing or finances or whatever, if you are finding that you're going to be in our area, contact us. We have friends and family, right? We are not on Airbnb anywhere.
Right. It's like an Airbnb. Like if you were someone who
like
does
an
Airbnb or VRMO or whatever, it's like that, but we don't advertise for that because we're kind of picky.
We're kind of picky. If you're a quilter, you can come stay with us. If you're not,
don't want
just move it on down the road. Yeah. We only want people that, get us.
Yeah.
And so anyway, and then that way too, there's always a spot for you. Yeah. So anyway, so hook us up, let us know that you're coming. We'll make sure that it's a reasonable time. I'm sure we keep them available kind of for overflow, and that's really what they're for.
Yeah.
That you would not find out about them any other way other than you heard it from us.
Who you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's really important. So I love it because we have so many people that we meet that way. It's really, really fun. People that they're in the area anyway, so they're coming up just a little bit farther, or they're coming through Washington. Oh, but I'm going to land in Spokane, drive to Seattle to get on the cruise ship, or there's a lot of that. We just love that. So so that is how I'm going to finally get to meet Sally Patterson, who has been super fun. She was the one who told us to get the Old Wives' Tales. What's it called?
Word teasers.
Word teasers. That was from her. And but anyway, she sent this, which was really fun. This was it was where old sayings come from. And it's real. It came from, this was like 10 pages. I'm only going to tell you 2 of them. But it was really fun. And it came from English, what was the name of it? Something like English tradition from the 1500s or whatever. But anyway, so there is, so I'm just going to read 2 of these that I think are super fun, absolutely worth sharing, and something that I think that will teach
me,
little baby girl, teach a little baby girl something new. So there is a pub, and it's in London, which used to have gallows adjacent to it, and so prisoners were taken to the gallows, of course after a fair trial, to be hanged. And so the horse-drawn carriage or whatever that carted the prisoner was accompanied by an armed guard who would stop first at the pub and ask the prisoner if he would like one last drink. If he said yes, it was referred to as one for the road.
Oh, one for the road.
If he declined, if he did not want one last drink, he was considered to be on the wagon. Because he didn't get off the wagon.
On the mend.
On the wagon. So that's where if you're on the wagon, which meaning not drinking, or one for the road, a drink for the road. That's where the saying came from.
Wow, that's cool. I had no idea.
That's it. It was people on the way to the gallows.
Well,
Interesting.
That's
and
cool.
Speaking of London, here is another drinking fact. I mean, I don't know. I'm just making stuff up now. I mean, I'm not. I mean, I don't know if you guys drink a lot. I know Americans do. Okay. Lead cups were used to drink ale or whiskey. And I know that pewter was also, because that was a big thing. We have some Swedish friends, and they drink schnapps, which is like 180 proof. There's a really long story there that's really not meant for the public.
Very funny. Ask it when you come to a retreat. It's good.
Has Pa ever been arrested? Why, yes.
And schnapps were part of it.
Fortunately, they released him to his wife. Oh, it was a bad day. It was okay though.
Yeah.
But
on a
anyway,
retreat, ask. It'll be a
schnapps, which we know in America as kind of like flavored liqueur, right? I mean, peppermint schnapps. I mean, you can just add it to your coffee and you don't even know what's in there. There's no big deal.
not the same thing as the real deal.
Swedish schnapps, not the same thing, which I feel like was a key bit of information that somebody should have shared, namely our Swedish hosts.
The same American goodness.
Yeah. Because in these little pewter shot glasses with this ice cold schnapps, it goes down pretty quickly. It doesn't burn.
Sure.
On the way down. And then there's more to the story, which shall not be shared here, but you can just fill it in. It'll be just what you think. The cops were called. Anyways, so we do know that whiskey and mostly whiskey, was served in pewter cups and in England, apparently, in lead cups. I don't know why. Maybe that was easier to find than pewter. I'm not sure what the story was there. I feel like I read something about pewter in here also, but this was the fact that I picked. So, lead cups, along with whiskey, created a combination that would sometimes knock them out. I think basically like, I don't know, lead poisoning. I'm not sure what would happen. But anyway, it would like knock them out for a couple of days. Like dead to the world knocked out, not arousable.
Wow.
So sometimes so much so that they would prepare them for burial.
Oofsters.
And perhaps bury them. Yeah. So there was this, I remember hearing, and I feel like it was even a book that I read, that what they had done is they would, I never knew if this was an old wives' tale, but apparently it's not, but what they would do is tie a string to the finger and then attach it to a bell so that if you were alive, you could ring the bell. Because what was happening was apparently there was like, England had fallen on hard times. And so sometimes they would want to reuse caskets. I don't know.
Well, you know.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think it was like, I should finish reading this, but it was something about old and small and the local folks started running out of places to bury people, so they would dig up coffins and would take the bones to a bone house and reuse the grave.
Yeah, well,
okay, well, that's, you know.
I get it.
We've done worse things as Americans. We're not judging you.
No,
our friends, our England friends. So, when reopening these coffins, 1 out of 25 coffins were found to have scratch marks on the ends.
Oh, Lord. That'd be one thing I'd never want to see. So we, Lord have mercy.
They realized they had been burying people alive.
Oh.
So they would tie a string on the wrist of the corpse, thread it through the coffin and up through the ground, and tie it to a bell. Someone would have to sit out in the graveyard all night and listening for the bell. Thus, can you tell which?
How the term graveyard came up?
Saved by the bell. Or a dead ringer.
Oh. I only know that on
Saved by the bell. Saved by the bell was you'd ring the bell. And that is the truth.
Is it also like a short way of how the graveyard shift came? How the timing, you know?
Oh, the graveyard shift.
Because we have like a morning shift, a night shift, and then there's graveyard. That's like mid-afternoon.
It has to be.
To not quite nighttime.
The graveyard
like 11.
shift. I'm going to add that to that story because that has to be true. How else would you come up with the graveyard shift? You had to stay out there all night and listen for the bell. That's the graveyard shift. And it says it right here.
I had no idea. Saved by the bell. Interesting.
Saved by the bell. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, multiple facts there about drinking alcohol out of lead.
I mean,
asking for trouble. Yeah, we know we can't do that anymore. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, super fun. And then that was the other thing too, is that when they realized this, right? So they realized that they were burying people alive and doing that. So the other thing that they would do is they would prepare the body and wait just a little bit longer, you know, lay them out on the table in the house, you know, and waiting for them to wake up. And this information says that that was how they were holding awake. That the word wake, it doesn't, you know, that's the whole idea of it, waiting for them to wake up.
Sure.
You know, and being loud and noisy and, you know, as
celebrating.
They wake up, okay, I guess they're not waking up and maybe, you know, whatever. And so then they would bury them. But that was the idea of holding awake was, are they going to wake up?
Interesting.
I know.
Those are some good facts.
Crazy times. Crazy times.
Crazy times.
Yeah. So anyways, super fun, I thought. All right. I think that was so Sally. Thank you for those.
That's good.
I think that's it, like from my list of, I was thinking there was something else, some comment that I had taken a picture of. Oh, this was funny. This makes me think of you and I. Let me find my glasses again. One more little comment. So the other thing that we had talked about was last Sunday, the firefly pattern.
Oh, yeah.
And we talked once again, major bucket list thing for me. I have got to see a firefly. I want to see one. I want to hold it. I want to catch it. I want to run through the field. I want to lay there and let these bugs. I mean, I don't even care if they bite. I don't think they do.
I don't think they do.
It doesn't matter to me. I just want to be friends with them. And so anyways, and several people said, I think 2 or 3 people said, I had no idea fireflies were not everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
They just assume like things like flies and mosquitoes and no-see-ums that everyone has those. Mm-mm. No, I don't think they're anywhere here, Pacific North. I mean, certainly nowhere in the Pacific Northwest, but I don't think even as far away as Idaho, Montana, Utah. Yeah. I don't think anywhere dry. So I don't know what the deal is, but I think it's all kind of
regional. She's knocking on her door now. Ready to come back out.
So anyway, so that was one thing. But the other thing is, so other people were weighing in, yeah, I've never seen him either. So somebody that goes by the handle Shadow51 says, my daughter and I stayed at a hotel and a couple of fireflies were flying around inside the hotel room. Oh. And neither one had ever seen fireflies before, so she started screaming that something... Woke up the entire...
Call the priest! What was it? Oh, that would be so funny. Mom would do the same thing.
I know. She said they woke up the entire hotel. And everyone was laughing at us crazy people. They'd never seen a firefly. I'm sorry, honey.
That was good.
I know. I think I could see that happening.
Uh-huh.
It might take me a minute if you weren't expecting it. What is that?
Right, that'd be
light
freaky.
that's moving. If you didn't realize you were in firefly country.
Right.
I think I would be freaked out.
Yeah.
But
why would they go inside? You can't twinkle inside as well.
I know. Someone should let them out. I know. Anyway,
it's good.
It's on my list. I can't wait. Someday I'm going to be in Tennessee or wherever it is this time of year, whenever it is that you guys... Because that's my other question. Do you see them all the time? I mean, are they like a summer bug? A spring bug?
Spring, summer. They hibernate.
Tracy sent...
Snuggle with the bees.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here we can go to Pennsylvania. See Tracy's mom and hang out.
I think that's where we need to go
see Mama Liz.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tracy said that she used to see the fireflies all the time. And my other question was, is it still magical? And she said it was.
Yeah.
I think that it would be. I never, ever, ever get tired of seeing the full moon. Man, it just does something to me. I just love it. I will pull over. And I feel like I would be the same way with fireflies. And she says, yeah, absolutely. That she still likes it. So
I think it'd be cool.
All right, so let's see. The quilt behind us,
is Daisy Blooms. Tis your sticker. It's sideways, if you can tell. It's actually like 50 by 60, but so you can see it all. We did it this way, and these are all just 3D.
These are there's a pattern for it, but I'll tell you. Let me just tell you the secret. This is a heart
fused to another heart.
Yeah. So all you're doing is you're taking your heart, fusing it wrong sides together, and then you cut it out, and then we just layered them, and that's why they're 3D. And then we put some circles on here, and this too is fabric that is fused to each other. So this is a fun kind of a 3D one. The more you wash it, the more
and this is one that we made and then quilted it, and then I told Mom, it's like, oh my gosh. So the baby one, we did it all on the long arm, sewed the seams, the whole shebang, took our little hearts, stitched it down. And that one really is raw edge. There's nothing fused. So the little flannel in the center will fray and be all raggedy, and it's really
And we'll insert a picture of the baby one. They look so different, but...
it's fun.
Yeah. And on the pattern, it tells you about both, but it's kind of a fun one. And then also, speaking of patterns, Carolyn Hutchinson.
Yes, you'll see that this week. So when Carolyn was here for her retreat, we did a little trunk show, just kind of refreshing some of her favorites from the Magic series. She's got 2 new patterns in her Magic series. And again, her Magic series is using 2 size strips, sewing them together, cutting them into squares, and then depending on what pattern you have, it's how you cut it and resew it that creates the magic of the Magic series. So it's really cool. And then I think she has 4 new titles that are just fun patterns. So a fun little trunk show. We do have all of her patterns fully in stock. And I did notice, I guess last week when I was looking up names and stuff, I did notice that not all of her new titles are available on her Etsy site yet. So it is something to put on your list to watch back. She does have an Etsy site that if you like your patterns in PDF or digital form, you can get them that way. You can also buy them in paper but from her, or we have them all here. Yeah, so it's fun. So you'll see that probably tomorrow or Friday. I'll have it out for you guys to see. It's the Zoom, man. It's the Zoom.
They said they're still watching the cutting the fabric thing with her running
Maizey's
around.
the best part, man.
She really is. Oh my gosh. I just
so
fast forward
cute
to get to that and watch and somebody said, I can't believe, Nana, that you didn't step on her at all. Well, it's funny that if the sound was on, we knew where she was the entire time. And we were talking with her. And we knew where she was. But it's pretty fun. We'll have to do that more often with her and Lizzie, but it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
And then also, I should mention one other thing. We are still collecting the blocks for Lori. And the only reason I mention that, we have so many. And so many of you guys that have emailed or messaged, oh, please wait for mine. I sent a double-sided Minky quilt to her. My concern is that she's back in the hospital again. They think that it's a blood clot. And so I just really, really wanted her to have something snuggly and soft from us. So rather than quickly send a smaller one, I'm waiting because I know a lot of you guys who met them on the Columbia River cruise and some of you guys that I know were waiting on Lori's block and Pam's block, and there's a bunch of you guys. So we're waiting, and it'll be okay. Because the other thing I was thinking is that maybe I would do a quick little video, put the blocks up so you guys could see them, and talk about how to put together a sampler quilt. Because sometimes you end up with blocks that are, different sizes. How would you rectify that? And there's an easy way to do that. And then the other thing is, how do you choose a color? So I thought we're still going to try to get that done this week. So either get those to me or shoot me a quick little text or an email saying it is on its way and it should be there. But we have a bunch of them. I'm super, super excited about that. So that'll be really nice.
She's cute.
And anyway, so we'll make sure that you guys get to see that. So all right. And we will see you
tonight for box opening.
See you tonight.
Yeah. Bye.
Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net.